Before I get into the video, I want to say this is going to be on the boat, so this is what it is. I'm also, before I talk about the Arizona Coyotes, a friend of mine is having issues with his cat. She's not doing too well. I appreciate it. The GoFundMe is down below in the description. I appreciate if you guys would check it out. If you can give anything, $5-10, he's just looking for like 1,000 CAD to help, you know, cover medical bills. He's kind of going through it, so anything you guys can do to help, it'd be great. Appreciate if you check it out. And okay, let's talk about the Arizona Coyotes. Looks like now there's a whole saga with that, with the Scottsdale mayor, even though it's technically in Phoenix, but it's right across from Scottsdale, complaining about the Coyotes, saying that, you know, they will not use Scottsdale resources to help fund this, and this is going to be harmful for Scottsdale. The Coyotes now, it looks like they just don't want to, the Arizona State don't want them. And there's some talks with Salt Lake and Salt Lake City up in Utah. And you know what, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I can get this whole shiny light out of my face, that'd be great. I think that's the best bet. Fresh start. There's some fans in Arizona, don't get me wrong. There's some really passionate hockey fans. They have some great, you know, Austin Matthews was created probably most likely due to the Arizona Coyotes. So a 70-goal scorer born from the Coyotes fandom. I mean, there's some net positive in that, but let's just call it what it is. That franchise has been an absolute unmitigated disaster. And I think it will be kind of good for both parties that they move on. And you go to Utah, you get a fresh start. I think that's what's best. I mean, they're playing in a college arena, and they're not selling out. They're getting some fans, but they've had some issues, you know, completely selling out. And to me, it just showcases that people are done with the Coyotes. And this might be a hot take, but Arizona overall is not a great sports state. It's just not. It's not. It's not a great sports state. And if you think that, I mean, look at the Arizona Cardinals. Even the Phoenix Suns, I mean, when they're cooking, right? But the Arizona Cardinals, Phoenix Suns can be a little bit up and down, a little iffy with their attendance. And some of this, I'm doing this mainly off memory, but I know with the Cardinals games, that can be very low attendance at times, you know, when they had the Kurt Warner for 1 year. But to me, I don't think Arizona's a great state, and I just don't think it's a hockey state. They've tried this time and time again. I think it's time to move on from this experiment, and go to an actual state that will support them. I think that's the best plan forward. If they can somehow manage to have this work in Phoenix, right outside of Scottsdale, hopefully it works for them. I just, you know, with how many hiccups, like that last proposal that went in for the Tempe was so nice for the people and the voters, and that was a really good proposal. I think it's time for them to move on, personally. Enough is enough, and kind of move in a positive direction and go into a state that will hopefully support them, and they probably will support them far better than they would ever get support in Arizona. I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. You think Arizona should move? You think it should be to Utah? I think it should be to Houston? Let me know your thoughts. Paul, see you in the next one.